ready to go to the movies, but I'm also going to be filming my Sunday Yap Sesh. So this week, we're going to talk about what I did for my fitness and did it work. So the question is, did I hit my goals? Yes, I did, and I'll tell you why I hit my goals. Pretty much Monday and Tuesday, I had half portion breakfasts, but then I realized I was hungry. I was like, oh, I've been eating half a portion of the salamis, so it's like 380 calories. So I was like, okay, half portion sounds good because then it'll be about like, I don't know, like freaking... Like if I do a half portion of 380, I think it's like what, 140 or some shit like that. So I was like, all right, perfect. And then I have an egg as well. And then I sometimes do coffee or whatever. So I was like, I probably won't be super hungry. I was starving because I didn't do coffee at the beginning of the week. So I ended up adding a coffee by Thursday, Friday. And I pretty much stuck to the goal. Like I stuck to what I had said I was going to do. And it was pretty solid. I was like very content with the way that things happened. Okay, so that was the first half of the week. Monday and Tuesday, great breakfast, great lunch, great dinner. Here comes Wednesday, I weigh myself, I'm down 4 or 5 pounds, and I'm like, hell fucking yeah. Tell me the fuck why. And the next day on Thursday, no, it was that same day, later that day, I literally had a Twix bar, I had candy, I had this, I had that, I had this, I had that. And that's when I realized the breakfasts were not working. So when I start to binge like that, usually what it means is that I'm eating too much. Like whatever the thing is that I need. Sorry, I need to like fix the light a little bit. So it's like a little less like on the camera and a little bit more like on me. Although now it looks kind of crazy because I have like this crazy ass shadow. Hold on. All right. Okay, better. So basically I realized that I needed like a level of like, so I realized that I needed a level of satiety that I wasn't getting from eating half portion foods. So after that binge eating fest I had, at Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday I weighed myself. I was like, I'm good, but I had half portion still. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, half portion breakfast, half portion lunch, half portion dinner. And so I'm hungry. I'm like, And I ate the candy bar. I ate chips. I ate like 2 bags of Doritos, the small ones, thankfully. Thank you, Lord Jesus. And I put cheese on them. I made nachos. That's actually really good. And I'm going to keep doing that. But I can't do that every night. And I did that twice this week. I did it on Wednesday. And I just ate like, I ate like that whole, let me show you what I ate. I hate this. There was like hella gummies in here. I ate like everything. There's like 2 left. And I had like other candy, like I was just munching because I was hungry and I was like, Dia, like you're self-sabotaging. You're self-sabotage. Self-saboteur. So I was like, all right, whatever, you know? So whatever. It's not whatever, but I mean, I had to move on. I couldn't let it sit in my mind because that's how you end up binging even more. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're good. I sabotaged that night. Thursday, I ate the full breakfast. I'm like, we're not playing that game. And I bought a coffee just to reassure myself that I'd be full. And I was. I didn't even eat lunch or anything. I had a field trip that day, so I was like on 10, on go. And then Friday comes, I get lunch by work, and I had coffee again. So I was like, I'm good. This week was the best week I've had so far, even with that candy debacle. Because what I realized I should maybe do, and this is what I'm going to do next week, is if I'm going to do half portion breakfast, it'll be one day half portion and then the next day full portion. Just to give me some variety of sizing. Because I think what's happening is when I eat a little too little, I freak out and I go into my binge eating habits. But when I have just enough to leave me on the edge, but then I'm like, I'm good. I can be aware. I'm being mindful. I'm not feeling like I gotta like do this, do that, do this, do that. Then I don't feel the need to compensate with candy and all that other stuff. And it's very easy for me to come home and eat. I didn't even tutor last week, so I didn't even have my second job. Last week was just like a very stressful, emotional week. It was very emotionally heavy for me. So after all of that, I was just like, oh yeah, hell yeah, this is what I want to do. Like I am in this place right now because it feels good. So I feel good about it. I still feel like I can't really see my face. I still feel a little chubby. So if you look at my face, you're like, oh, you look fine. No, I have gained a significant amount of weight since I moved to the city and I want to take it all off and then some. Okay. I was already stressed when I came to the city and now I'm even more stressed. So yeah, that's why I'm doing this, right? As a way to like, just put myself out there, help people, but then also That money. All right, so that's the first half of this video. Second half we'll do when I'm ready after I'm out of the shower, and you guys will get ready with me to go on the date, and we'll talk about the process of meal prepping and how it's felt for me. And if meal prepping is something you want to do, what are some strategies and tricks that you could use to make it easy for yourself? So we'll talk about that when I do my makeup. All right, peace out, y'all.